Hey guys, it's Holly, and I am back with another video, and this is my anticipated part 4 of my Nintendo DS collection. And I have to say, out of all the people that are subscribed to me and everyone who's been watching these, I'm very, very, very sorry that it's taken me so long to do this. Tonight I'm going to upload part 4, part 5, and part 6, and then I actually have 2 new videos for you this weekend as well. It's summertime, and it's been a little busy, you know, with the holiday, Canada Day and things like that, but I'm back on track. I want to upload these 3 parts first. I'm going to do them all at once. If you want to watch them, you can certainly do that. Out there for you. So we're going to start with part 4. So first game out of 10 in part 4 is Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. This is an amazing game. It came out last year. Came out in January last year. And it's made by Capcom. It's made by the same team that worked on another series of games I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, which is the Wright series. And I think that everyone should own this game. It's a single game, so you don't have to go out and buy a lot like some of the series out there. And it's just awesome. What you do is you are murdered at the beginning of the game, and you have to haunt objects in order to go through puzzle levels, so to speak, to figure out who killed you. I can't say enough good things about this game. It's really well done. The controls are really well done. The story is really well done. The sound effects are amazing. And it has this really cool, almost cel-shaded look to it that just looks brilliant. So definitely recommend Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. You can pick it up cheap. Grab this game. It's awesome. 2 in my list of 10, Wright Ace Attorney. This is an amazing game. When this first came out, it blew me away. It's very similar to an adventure game. You play as an attorney and you have to solve, I think the first one has 5 cases in it, which doesn't sound like much, but they actually do take some work. Really, really good storyline. There are some real funny curveballs in the story too. I mean, Capcom just had a lot of fun writing this series. Out of all the games to get, this is the one that you start with, and if you like it, I say go for the whole series. Game number 2 in the series is Justice for All. Really, really good game. I don't think it's one of my favorites though, but still continue the series, and it was really awesome. Definitely recommend it. We also have Trials and Tribulations, which is the 3rd game in the series. This one actually has some really wacky stuff in the story, and it's pretty funny. We have Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. This game was actually really hard for me to find. I ended up trading this with someone. I could never find it. I didn't get it upon release because I didn't like that they had changed the name. It's also my least favorite out of all of the Ace Attorney games, but it's still really good. Some people don't consider it part of the main series, but for the most part I do. And then my second favorite in the series is Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth Investigations. And this one actually takes a turn where you not only are doing the case solving, but you're actually investigating the crime scene as Miles Edgeworth, which is really, really neat. So if you want to do more kind of point and click adventures, this is a really good thing because you have to find clues and you have to surmise things from the crime scene, which is really neat. And next we have Professor Layton and the Curious Village. This is another one of my favorite series on the 3DS. I have to say that Professor Layton and Ace Attorney, you can't get better games than this on the 3DS. Now, Ace Attorney, these games are pretty expensive. So if you're looking for the Wright games, you can also download them as WiiWare titles. But the DS is the only place right now you can play the Professor Layton games. And these are basically puzzle adventure games where you go through and you solve brain teasers while going through a story. And it's really, really cool. Even collecting the hint coins is really addictive. We also have the Diabolical Box. Really, really good game. Much longer than the first one. And that trend actually continued as the series went on. I wasn't really a fan of the story in this one as much as Curious Village, but it's still really good. This is some people's favorite, so, I mean, everyone has their own preference. Unwound Future, again, we got more puzzles. We went from, I think, 100 to 150 to 165, and then the last one, which I haven't played all the way through, I'll be really honest with you, is Professor Layton and the Last Specter. I think this has more than 200 puzzles. I'm not entirely sure. I've done about 40 of them, and I have played a little bit of the built-in RPG in this. And what Nintendo did is they actually built a 100-hour plus RPG called Professor Layton's London Life into this. And it kind of has like this 8-bit look to it, which is really cool. And you're basically Professor Layton and Luke, and you're going around town, and it's actually pretty neat. Definitely check that out. And it is only available apparently on the US copy. A friend of mine in Europe said that London Life RPG isn't available on the UK copy. So those are games I have for you in this video. It was really short and quick. We had Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, the Phoenix Wright series, which I recommend to everyone, and if you can't afford the games on the DS, don't be shy to download them on WiiWare, because they are amazing games. And then, of course, the really, really awesome Professor Layton series. Well, thanks, guys, for being very patient with me for these videos. I'm going to post this one now, and then I'm going to post 5 and 6 later, and they will all be out tonight.